What up? It's Ty 1822. Contract news out of AEW. Chris Jericho deal will expire in 2025. So, of course, the question going to be for everybody, should Chris Jericho make a return to the WWE? Today, Chris Jericho is not the Chris Jericho people once loved, for good reasons. Every single time Chris Jericho is on your television screen, it feels like it's a black cloud above him. Every single time he's in a match, the crowd chant, please retire. Every single time on Twitter, fans complain, why Chris Jericho on this pay-per-view? Why Chris Jericho in this feud? People are sick and tired of Chris Jericho. Now, Chris Jericho is the first AEW World Heavyweight Champion. It made total sense because he is someone that brings name recognition to a brand of promotion. Chris Jericho done a lot of entertaining stuff on AEW television, and I appreciate everything he done for the company. Chris Jericho is a legend, one of my favorites all time, is a future Hall of Famer. But AEW do not need Chris Jericho right now on television because he don't bring anything new to the table. I understand he is a solid locker room presence for the company. But every single time Chris Jericho on my television screen, I'm just not enjoying the work he's doing. Plus, this learning tree gimmick, just not it. Chris Jericho done a lot of good stuff in AEW, but what he's doing today is not matching what he first brought to the company. If Chris Jericho decides to go back to the WWE, will he get a monster pop? Of course he will. Will the company bring him back in a heartbeat? Yes, they will. Chris Jericho can bring some value to the WWE. Look at some up-and-coming talent that can get the rub from Chris Jericho. You look at AEW, there's no young talent I'm looking forward to work with Chris Jericho. But it's Chris Jericho and the WWE, there's some talents I would like to see go against Chris Jericho, and Chris Jericho give him the rub. Chris Jericho in the WWE just makes total sense today. What else can he really bring to AEW television? I can't come up with anything. Everybody's time comes to an end eventually. And in 2025, it's time for Jericho let that contract expire. See, Tony Khan, I appreciate it. And everybody in AEW, I wish y'all the best on your future. I've done all I could do. Now it's time for me to go back to the WWE, finish my career on the back end, help elevate other talents, then get inducted in the W Hall of Fame in 2026. So, Chris Jericho, please just make the right decision. Go back to the WWE. The W's not a holy business, so don't be surprised, people, when the news break that the W want Chris Jericho back. But I also know a lot of people will celebrate Chris Jericho being back in the W because they sick of watching him in AEW. So y'all see on this video, Chris Jericho should make a return to the W. Do not resign that contract in AEW. If Chris Jericho decided to sign that contract in AEW, extend his time in the company, well, I just got to deal with it. And all I can just do is change the channel. And then with all TV, I can change the channel back to TBS. So give me your thoughts on this video of Chris Jericho contract expiring. Should Chris Jericho stay in AEW or return back to the W? I'll respond to everybody in the comment section. Don't forget, hit the subscribe button. I'm out. Peace.